Sources suggest that Claressa's composure in the face of Remy Ma's explosive reaction highlights her confidence and ability to navigate high-stakes situations. Observers emphasize that this contrast between calm and chaos makes the unfolding story compelling. As audiences watch how each woman responds to the escalating tension. Friends close to Remy Ma describe her as oscillating between private venting and public restraint. Sources suggest that she is confided in trusted allies, seeking guidance on how to handle the emotional turmoil while maintaining her public image. Insider accounts indicate that her strategic considerations are influenced by social media scrutiny, fan speculation, and the broader implications of her reactions. Observers note that this dual approach underscores the challenges faced by high-profile individuals, who must balance personal feelings with the pressures of public visibility. Social media remains a critical factor in amplifying the drama. Friends report that fans are actively dissecting every post, comment, and interaction, interpreting intentions, speculating on motivations, and predicting potential outcomes. Sources indicate that this digital environment creates a feedback loop, where public reactions intensify private emotions and private responses, in turn, generate more public engagement. Observers emphasize that the constant cycle of attention magnifies the stakes and adds layers of complexity to the conflict. Insiders reveal that the situation has sparked broader conversations among peers, friends, and industry insiders. Friends report that debates about loyalty, trust, relational boundaries have intensified, with Papoose's role adding another layer of complexity. Sources suggest that these discussions highlight the interplay between personal choices and public perception, as well as the implications for professional reputations. Observers note that in high-profile circles, the convergence of personal drama and public scrutiny can dramatically amplify the consequences of each action, according to Friends. Claressa Shields' approach reflects a combination of personal empowerment and calculated strategy. Sources suggest that she has carefully considered the timing and presentation of her announcement to maintain agency and control over the narrative. Insider accounts indicate that her ability to remain composed and focused amidst Remy Ma's explosive reactions has garnered admiration and heightened public fascination. Observers emphasize that Claressa's poise in navigating this high-stakes situation sets the tone for how the conflict continues to unfold. Friends close to Remy Ma indicate that she continues to grapple with intense emotions, balancing feelings of betrayal, anger, and frustration while considering how to respond publicly and privately. Sources suggest that this duality reflects the pressures of maintaining a public persona while navigating personal grievances. And insider accounts note that it requires significant emotional intelligence and strategic thinking. Observers highlight that the stakes are magnified by the high visibility of both women, where every reaction is amplified and scrutinized. Insiders report that private discussions among friends and advisors are ongoing, focusing on how to manage the conflict and prepare for potential interactions. Friends suggest that careful planning and measured responses are necessary to navigate the heightened tension and emotional intensity. Sources indicate that these preparations involve balancing authenticity, strategic communication, and awareness of public perception. Observers note that these behind-the-scenes efforts are crucial for understanding how high-profile conflicts evolve and why each decision carries amplified consequences. According to insiders, the conflict between Claressa Shields and Remy Ma continues to reverberate across social and traditional media. Friends report that fans, peers, and journalists are dissecting the story, sharing opinions, and speculating on next steps. Sources indicate that this amplified attention creates additional pressure, influencing behavior and shaping the trajectory of the conflict. Observers highlight that the ongoing public engagement ensures that the drama remains central to entertainment discourse, maintaining fan interest and media coverage. Friends close to Claressa Shields suggest that she is focused on her personal journey, preparing for the responsibilities of motherhood while maintaining control over the narrative. Sources reveal that she is prioritizing her emotional well-being, health, and strategic communication, demonstrating a blend of confidence and awareness. Insider accounts indicate that her approach allows her to navigate public scrutiny with poise, further contrasting with Remy Ma's heightened emotional response and amplifying the story's intrigue. Insiders emphasize that Remy Ma's response is ongoing, and her strategies for managing emotions and public perception remain under development. Friends report that she is carefully considering statements, interactions, and social media engagement to avoid missteps that could escalate tension or generate negative fallout. Sources suggest that this measured approach, combined with raw emotional responses, exemplifies the pressures faced by celebrities when personal and public spheres intersect. Observers note that the outcome of this conflict depends on the delicate balance between authentic, emotional expression and strategic navigation. According to insiders, the trajectory of this drama remains uncertain. Friends indicate that both Claressa Shields and Remy Ma are preparing for potential escalations, clarifications, or reconciliations. Sources suggest that each move, statement, and interaction carries amplified significance, impacting not only personal relationships, but also public perception and fan engagement. Observers note that the high-stakes nature of the conflict ensures continued attention, speculation, and evolving narratives. As Part 3 concludes, insiders stress that the situation is far from resolved. Friends close to the matter indicate that the coming weeks will be critical in determining whether tensions escalate, stabilize, or shift toward dialogue. Sources highlight that the ongoing story provides insight into the challenges of navigating personal milestones, rivalry, and public scrutiny in a high-profile environment. Observers emphasize that the drama between Claressa Shields and Remy Ma exemplifies the pressures, complexities, and visibility inherent in celebrity culture. The pregnancy announcement and the resulting explosive reaction from Remy Ma highlight the intricate intersection of personal choices, public perception, and rivalry in the entertainment world. Friends and insiders emphasize that the conflict demonstrates how emotional intensity, strategic awareness, and visibility converge to create high-stakes drama. Sources suggest that the narrative continues to evolve, providing a compelling window into the human dynamics behind headline-making moments, and ensuring that this story remains one of the most captivating in recent memory. The shocking revelation that Claressa Shields is pregnant with Papoose's baby has sent ripples through the entertainment world, and Remy Ma's explosive reaction has only intensified the drama. This story is a vivid example of how personal milestones, rivalry, and public scrutiny intersect to create high-stakes conflict in the lives of high-profile individuals. Claressa Shields' confident announcement reflects personal empowerment and agency, while Remy Ma's emotional turmoil underscores the complexity of navigating relationships, loyalty, and public perception under constant attention. Friends and insiders reveal that both women are carefully weighing their next moves, balancing raw emotion with strategic considerations. Social media has amplified every reaction, turning private moments into public spectacle, and fueling speculation about future confrontations and potential resolutions. Sources suggest that understanding this dynamic provides insight into the pressures of celebrity life, where personal decisions are magnified and scrutinized in real time, influencing public narratives and fan engagement. The ongoing conflict between Claressa Shields and Remy Ma is far from over, with tensions likely to escalate as both women navigate the emotional and social complexities of the situation. Fans are encouraged to stay engaged as the story continues to unfold with potential new revelations, confrontations, and strategic moves. Observers highlight that this saga is not only about personal rivalry, but also about resilience, emotional intelligence, and the intricate balance of maintaining agency in the face of public scrutiny. Following this story provides a unique perspective on the intersection of personal drama, public perception, and strategic decision-making, offering an evolving narrative that is both captivating and instructive. Stay tuned to witness how this high-profile saga continues to develop. As Part 1 concludes, insiders emphasize that the BET Awards proposal will be remembered not only for its celebration of love, but also for the unexpected drama that followed. Friends report that Claressa and Papoose's joyous moment was immediately intertwined with Remy Ma's emotional response, setting the stage for ongoing tension, speculation, and narrative development. Sources indicate that the combination of romance, rivalry, and public attention ensures that the story will remain a focal point of entertainment discourse in the days and weeks ahead. Observers note that this intersection of love, competition, and visibility defines the high-stakes world of celebrity relationships. The drama that unfolded at the BET Awards following Claressa Shields' live acceptance of Papoose's proposal has continued to reverberate across social media, fan communities, and insider circles. Friends close to the situation report that the emotional intensity of the moment didn't end on stage. Backstage, tension lingered as Remy Ma attempted to process the shock. Sources indicate that the combination of personal history, professional rivalry, and public scrutiny created a volatile atmosphere, leaving all parties involved navigating a complex mix of emotions and strategic considerations. Observers note that in the world of high-profile relationships, public celebrations often magnify underlying conflicts, making emotional reactions even more pronounced. Insiders reveal that Remy Ma's storming out in tears was fueled by a blend of jealousy, surprise, and personal disappointment. Friends report that she had not anticipated such a public proposal, nor the immediate reaction it would elicit from Claressa and Papoose. Sources suggest that witnessing the couple's joy firsthand intensified her emotions, leaving her overwhelmed and struggling to maintain composure. Observers note that in high-profile circles, moments of celebration for one party can inadvertently become moments of emotional upheaval for others, especially when past tensions remain unresolved. According to insiders, Claressa maintained a radiant demeanor despite the surrounding drama. Friends indicate that she was fully aware of the cameras, the audience, and the media attention, yet she remained focused on the significance of the proposal itself. Sources suggest that her ability to balance genuine emotion with public awareness highlighted her poise and strategic thinking, ensuring that her acceptance was memorable for all the right reasons. Observers emphasize that such composure under pressure is rare and speaks to her confidence in both her relationship and her public persona. Friends close to Papoose report that he orchestrated the proposal with precision, ensuring that the timing, staging, and audience engagement would maximize impact. Sources suggest that his planning extended beyond the stage, anticipating reactions from both Claressa and onlookers, including the potential for unexpected drama. Insider accounts reveal that his strategic foresight allowed him to handle the events smoothly, even as Remy Ma's exit created additional tension. Observers note that high-profile proposals often require meticulous planning to manage both emotional authenticity and public perception. Social media quickly became a central stage for the drama, with fans dissecting every detail from multiple angles. Friends report that hashtags trending within minutes included reactions to Claressa's acceptance, Papoose's proposal delivery, and Remy Ma's emotional departure. Sources indicate that the online response amplified the pressure on all parties, as public opinion and commentary became immediate and unavoidable. Observers note that digital platforms often serve as accelerators of celebrity drama, transforming private reactions into widely discussed public narratives. Insiders reveal that conversations backstage and among peers were intense following the proposal. Friends indicate that discussions focused on loyalty, rivalry, and the broader context of relationships between Claressa, Papoose, and Remy Ma. Sources suggest that these discussions were crucial in shaping next steps, including how to navigate public perception and manage ongoing personal tensions. Observers emphasize that the interplay between private reflection and public engagement often defines the trajectory of high-profile drama. According to sources, Claressa's ability to remain composed was a testament to her emotional intelligence. Friends report that she had prepared for the possibility of heightened emotions from both Papoose and those observing, including Remy Ma. Insider accounts indicate that her poise not only reinforced her commitment, but also created a compelling visual and emotional narrative for fans and media alike. Observers highlight that the contrast between her calm acceptance and Remy Ma's tearful exit intensified the dramatic impact of the event. Friends close to Remy Ma note that her emotional response was compounded by personal history and lingering tensions. Sources suggest that the public nature of the proposal magnified her feelings. As she navigated the dual pressures of private emotion and audience scrutiny, insider accounts indicate that this scenario exemplifies the challenges faced by high-profile individuals when personal and public lives collide, demonstrating how deeply emotion can be influenced by context, visibility, and expectations. Observers emphasize that such high-stakes moments often reveal underlying vulnerabilities and relational complexities. According to insiders, the aftermath of the proposal involved both reflection and strategizing. Friends report that Claressa and Papoose discussed how to manage subsequent media coverage, while Remy Ma sought support from trusted allies to process her emotions. Sources indicate that these discussions were crucial in preparing for follow-up interviews, public statements, and interactions on social media. Observers note that strategic navigation after high-profile events is critical to maintaining composure, credibility, and reputation. Social media engagement continued to dominate conversations in the hours following the event. Friends report that fans analyzed every clip, photo, and live reaction, sparking debates and predictions about future interactions between Claressa, Papoose, and Remy Ma. Sources suggest that this online scrutiny influenced the behavior of all parties, highlighting the modern reality that public reactions often shape personal decisions in high-profile settings. Observers emphasize that the constant feedback loop of social media makes emotional management and strategic planning indispensable in celebrity dynamics. Insiders reveal that the proposal at the BET Awards has permanently shifted the dynamics among the trio. Friends report that trust, loyalty, and relationships are now being reassessed in light of the public display and the emotional reactions it triggered. Sources indicate that this recalibration extends beyond personal relationships, influencing professional alliances, media interactions, and fan engagement. Observers note that such moments often serve as turning points, redefining how individuals relate to one another and how audiences perceive them. According to sources, the tension surrounding the proposal is far from resolved. Friends indicate that as media coverage continues and social media trends evolve, further reactions and clarifications are likely. Insider accounts suggest that the ongoing narrative will involve a mix of emotional responses, strategic maneuvers, and public commentary, keeping fans engaged and invested. Observers highlight that in high-profile relationships, one dramatic moment can set off a chain reaction, shaping both current interactions and future dynamics. Friends close to Claressa emphasize that her focus remains on the personal significance of the proposal. Sources indicate that she is determined to embrace this milestone with joy and authenticity, while remaining mindful of the broader public and media context. Insider accounts suggest that her approach reflects a blend of emotional intelligence and strategic foresight, ensuring that her happiness is visible while navigating potential fallout. Observers note that this balance is critical for maintaining credibility and poise in the spotlight. Insiders report that Papoose's role in the proposal extends beyond the stage, with continued attention to media narratives and public engagement. Friends indicate that he is actively managing the couple's story, ensuring that Claressa's acceptance is celebrated while addressing any lingering tension with Remy Ma or other parties. Sources suggest that this careful handling demonstrates the importance of foresight and control in high-profile events. Observers emphasize that strategic planning after the moment itself is just as vital as the planning leading up to it, as Part 2 concludes. Insiders stress that the drama from Claressa and Papoose's live proposal is far from over. Friends report that ongoing discussions, media coverage, and social media reactions will continue to influence relationships, fan perception, and public narrative. Sources indicate that the story exemplifies the interplay of personal emotion, public spectacle, and strategic navigation, highlighting the high stakes inherent in celebrity relationships. Observers note that the evening's events have set the stage for continued tension, dialogue, and dramatic developments in the weeks to come. The drama surrounding Claressa Shields' live acceptance of Papoose's Bet Awards proposal continued to unfold long after the cameras stopped rolling, revealing layers of emotion, rivalry, and strategic maneuvering behind the scenes. Friends close to the situation report that the immediate focus backstage was on Remy Ma, whose tearful exit left peers and production staff scrambling to offer support while trying to gauge how her reaction would impact the broader narrative. Sources suggest that the intensity of the moment was amplified by a mixture of personal history, unresolved tensions, and the unexpected public nature of the proposal, creating a volatile environment where emotions ran high and every gesture carried weight. Observers note that high-profile events often magnify private feelings, transforming them into public spectacle and making the management of reactions a delicate balancing act. Insiders reveal that Remy Ma's emotions were not solely about jealousy or rivalry, but were intertwined with her own experiences and expectations. Friends report that she had been processing her relationship with Papoose privately, and seeing Claressa accept his proposal on a public stage triggered a profound emotional response. Sources indicate that this reaction was compounded by the awareness that millions of viewers were witnessing her distress, further intensifying her sense of vulnerability and frustration. Observers note that such moments highlight the complex interplay of private emotion and public scrutiny in celebrity dynamics. According to friends close to Claressa, she remained focused on the joy and significance of the proposal throughout the evening. Sources suggest that she consciously balanced her authentic emotional response with awareness of the live audience, cameras, and social media impact. Insider accounts reveal that Claressa's poise under pressure not only amplified the celebratory nature of the moment, but also contrasted sharply with Remy Ma's visible emotional turmoil, creating a dramatic tension that captured the attention of fans and media alike. Observers emphasize that maintaining composure in such high-stakes scenarios requires both confidence and strategic foresight. Friends close to Papoose report that his planning for the proposal extended far beyond the stage. Sources indicate that he carefully considered timing, staging, and audience engagement to ensure the moment was memorable while minimizing the potential for unforeseen conflict. Insider accounts reveal that he anticipated a strong reaction from Remy Ma, but remained focused on honoring Claressa and creating a historic moment. Observers note that high-profile proposals require meticulous coordination, balancing personal emotion, with public spectacle to create maximum impact. Social media continued to dominate the narrative following the proposal. Friends report that fans dissected every facial expression, body language cue, and post-event comment, generating widespread discussion and speculation. Sources indicate that hashtags and trending topics ensured that the story remained in public consciousness, amplifying pressure on Claressa, Papoose, and Remy Ma alike. Observers highlight that in the digital age, public reaction can influence private behavior, making social media both a stage and a magnifier for celebrity drama. Insiders reveal that discussions among friends, collaborators, and industry peers were intense in the hours following the proposal. Friends report that topics ranged from loyalty and rivalry to the implications of public displays on personal relationships. Sources suggest that these conversations were essential for strategic planning, shaping decisions on interviews, public statements, and social media engagement. Observers note that backstage interactions often play a critical role in determining the trajectory of high-profile drama, influencing both emotional responses and public perception. According to sources, The contrast between Claressa's radiant acceptance and Remy Ma's tearful exit created a lasting narrative tension. Friends report that this juxtaposition has become central to discussions among fans and insiders, with much analysis focused on the emotional stakes, personal dynamics, and implications for future interactions. Insider accounts suggest that moments of such intensity often serve as turning points, reshaping relationships and public perception in ways that extend far beyond the initial event. Observers emphasize that high-profile moments are defined not only by celebration, but by the emotional and relational complexities that emerge simultaneously. Friends close to Remy Ma indicate that her exit prompted reflection and consultation with trusted allies. Sources reveal that she sought to process her emotions privately while considering how to respond publicly, recognizing the delicate balance between authenticity and perception. Insider accounts suggest that this careful navigation is critical in high-profile situations, where every statement, gesture, or post can significantly influence both personal relationships and public narrative. Observers highlight that managing visibility, emotion, and strategy is a defining challenge for individuals in the entertainment spotlight. According to insiders, Claressa and Papoose continue to manage the aftermath strategically. Friends report that they focused on maintaining the celebratory tone while anticipating potential questions, social media reactions, and interactions with Remy Ma. Sources indicate that this approach demonstrates an understanding of both emotional intelligence and media dynamics, ensuring that their narrative remains in control even as fans and observers speculate. Observers note that the interplay between private emotion and public perception is central to navigating high-profile relationships. Successfully, insiders reveal that the proposal has permanently shifted the dynamics among the three individuals involved. Friends report that trust, loyalty, and relational boundaries are being reassessed in light of the public moment and its emotional impact. Sources indicate that these recalibrations extend to professional alliances, social interactions, and media narratives, highlighting how a single event can create ripple effects across multiple aspects of life. Observers emphasize that high-profile moments often redefine relationships, establishing new power dynamics and social hierarchies. According to Friends, Claressa's focus remains on embracing her personal milestone, celebrating her love, and maintaining authenticity in the public eye. Sources suggest that her ability to prioritize joy while navigating tension demonstrates resilience and strategic awareness. Insider accounts indicate that this balance is crucial for long-term stability, as it allows her to maintain control of the narrative while honoring her emotional experience. Observers highlight that emotional poise and narrative control are essential skills for high-profile individuals during moments of intense visibility. Friends close to Papoose note that he remains committed to Claressa while carefully managing the story's broader implications. Sources indicate that his strategic approach involves monitoring media coverage, managing fan reaction, and anticipating interactions with Remy Ma or other stakeholders. Insider accounts suggest that his involvement extends beyond the proposal itself, reflecting the ongoing need for foresight and narrative management in high-profile relationships. Observers note that effective navigation of public drama requires coordination, anticipation, and emotional intelligence. Social media engagement remained a central force, with fans analyzing every clip, post, and reaction for context and hidden meaning. Friends report that speculation about Remy Ma's emotional response and future interactions with the couple dominated conversations. Sources suggest that this online scrutiny adds layers of complexity, as public perception can directly influence private decisions and relational dynamics. Observers emphasize that digital platforms now act as both magnifiers and accelerators of celebrity conflict, making strategic engagement essential. Insiders emphasize that the narrative from the BET Awards proposal is far from over. Friends report that ongoing media coverage, social media discussion, and backstage conversations will continue to shape relationships, influence public perception, and drive fan engagement. Sources indicate that the combination of personal milestones, rivalry, and visibility ensures that the story will remain a compelling focus for both fans and industry observers. Observers highlight that the evening exemplifies the high-stakes nature of celebrity relationships, where emotion, strategy, and public attention converged. As Part 3 concludes, insiders stress that Claressa and Papoose's proposal will be remembered not only for its celebration of love, but also for the tension it generated. Friends report that Remy Ma's reaction, the public spectacle, and the subsequent narrative developments have created a defining moment in contemporary entertainment drama. Sources suggest that this story will continue to evolve, offering insight into how personal milestones, rivalry, and visibility intersect in high-profile relationships. Observers note that the interplay of love, tension, and strategy ensures that this event will remain a focal point of discussion for weeks to come. Claressa Shields' live acceptance of Papoose's proposal at the BET Awards created one of the most talked-about moments in recent entertainment history, blending celebration, romance, and high-profile drama, while the audience and fans erupted in excitement over the couple's commitment. Remy Ma's tearful exit added an unexpected layer of tension, highlighting the emotional complexities and rivalries that often accompany public milestones. Sources close to the situation emphasize that moments like these demonstrate the intricate balance of personal joy, relational history, and public perception in celebrity life. Insiders reveal that Claressa approached the proposal with both confidence and authenticity, maintaining composure despite the camera's audience and social media scrutiny. Friends report that her poise not only amplified the joy of the moment, but also contrasted sharply with Remy Ma's emotional response, making the event all the more dramatic and memorable. Sources suggest that this juxtaposition between celebration and conflict underscores how high-profile events can simultaneously highlight love and rivalry, leaving fans captivated and eager for more insight. According to insiders, Papoose's careful planning ensured that the proposal was both heartfelt and strategically impactful. Friends indicate that he anticipated reactions, managed staging, and prepared for the heightened attention that would follow, ensuring that Claressa's moment was unforgettable. Sources suggest that the ongoing narrative, amplified by social media, will continue to influence fan discussions, relationships, and public perception in the weeks to come. Fans are encouraged to stay engaged as the story unfolds, following every reaction, clarification, and development. The intersection of love, tension, and visibility in this scenario guarantees continued drama, analysis, and unforgettable moments, making Claressa and Papoose's BET Awards proposal one of the most iconic events of the year.